Alright, it's been a while. It's time to get back to action. So, let's see. Brand new kits. What do we have here? Okay, it's a grunt unit, but I guess maybe something exciting will happen? I don't know. Hey guys, it's 101R Smith, back again with another review, this time of the Master Grade Jegan. And oh golly gee, I can't believe it. It's been 30 years since Char's Counterattack, which I believe to be, still to this day, the greatest Gundam film to come out of the meta series. It's just, I can't believe it. I saw this movie 15 years ago on Adult Swim when it was playing to celebrate the 15th anniversary. Now 15 years later, here we are. And it seems the Bandai really wants to put an effort with it. So now we have the Jegan, and hopefully by the end of this month, I'll have the Gyaradoga. Now, the Jegan here is the main grunt suit from that movie. Gone are the days of the GNs and the Zakus. This is the Londo Bell's most refined grunt unit there is. And okay, maybe it doesn't look that impressive to me. I would prefer a GM, a Zaku, or even a gun cannon, but it looks pretty good if you really think about it. Plus, it seems like some of its design aspects were taken by Amuro to create the new Gundam. And surprisingly, for some reason, the Jegan seems to be the most requested Master Grade in the last decade. I really don't know why. I mean, it's a good grunt unit, but people have been wanting a Master Grade Jegan for years on polls and everything. And after almost a decade, it seems like Bandai's finally decided to answer the call that a lot of Gunpla fans have. So, while we're here, why don't we open up the box and see what we have. Opening up the box, and you'll be seeing an assortment of different colors that make up the Jegan. You'll be getting a lot of seafoam green, dark green, inner frame black or brown. You'll be getting this mustard yellow and red pieces that make up the Jegan. As well, you'll be getting a small assortment of this clear blue plastic that looks amazing and will pop up. The only recycled frame out of this entire kit are from the hands. The Jegan seems to be using the type of hands that were developed for the Master Grade aged units. As well, it was recycled again for the Master Grade Double Zeta. Otherwise, every single piece in this Gundam grunt unit is completely brand new and is made in 2018, which I'm pretty happy with. And one thing that blew me away just from out of the box, I think this is the first Gundam kit where there have been no foil stickers. Just the regular stickers, and that's it. All built up, and now we have the Master Grade Jegan. Now, this might not look as impressive out of the box, but trust me, this thing has a lot of good technology behind it. Like I stated before, there are absolutely no foil stickers used in this kit. This is all 100% plastic and color separation, which is just phenomenal. Outside of that, it looks completely accurate to the anime model and have a lot of surface details in terms of panel lines. There's enough to give it that Master Grade feel. Now, while the Jegan looks awesome out of the box, let's see how it is in terms of posability. Like always, we're going to start with the head. The head is on a ball joint with a hinge, can go up, down, and 360 no problem. The arm and the shoulder are on their own joints and can hinge out that far, which is pretty impressive with a grunt unit, and can both go 360 no problem as well. With the arms, you'll be getting a beautiful double jointed elbow. You'll be getting some side to side and some movement on the waist. There are no front or back skirts, but the side skirts are on hinges. As well, you can move the thrusters on the backpack. And with the legs, you'll be getting a lot of room with the variable hips and a beautiful double jointed knee. And on the toe, you'll only be getting movement on the toe and side-to-side action on the ankles. Just like every other kit, the Jegan will be coming with a few accessories. But since this is a grunt unit, not a lot coming out of the box. But here's what you get. First off, you'll be starting with this shield, which is all molded in the correct colors. The seafoam green, the dark gray, and the red. It's a pretty good shield for our grunt unit, which allows for offensive and defensive strategies, and will look really well with the Jegan as well. You'll peg it in with this plug that goes into the back of the forearms and will have a hinge on its shield. With it, the shield will hold pretty well, and you'll be getting a lot of options in terms of posing and defense maneuvering when it comes to posing the Jegan. Next up, you'll be getting a beam rifle, and it's a little bit simple. It's only made up of about 4 or 5 different pieces, and it has a clear blue piece as well. So you can push that in, and you can also take out the stock as if the Jegan is reloading. Last but not least, you'll be getting one beam saber. You get it on the left hip skirt that you can pop out, and you'll get a beam effect part. While it comes with 2, it's a little disappointing that they couldn't give you an extra one housed somewhere in the back of the shield. So, wow, we got to the end really quick. Even more than I was expecting. I was expecting this thing to go at least a good 8 or 9 minutes. I guess because this is a grunt unit, you're not going to have a lot to do with it. The Jegan accessory rise just doesn't come with a lot of things, so there's not really much to talk about in terms of accessories. However, I will say that for a grunt unit, this has one of the best posabilities that I've ever seen. There are so many different balance stuff and a whole bunch of poses that you can really get well with the Jegan. The Jegan looks phenomenal on its own. All the pieces are molded in, and again, I'm literally surprised when I built this. With the exception of one little sticker for the eye, there are no foil stickers at all. And I think this is a first. Not only that, there are no polycaps on this kit, which could be a blessing and a curse as well. If you overuse the joints, they can wear out a bit faster over time. Think of the IBO 1100 kits, but I think because this is the master grade, it might be a little bit sturdier and will hold up to the test of time. The Jegan is a kit that, while may not be as impressive as a Gundam, I would recommend this to anybody going into the master grade line for the first time. You get a decent amount of detail, great building process, and just something simple, and will be a nice entry point for anyone getting into the master grades. As well, this is a perfect kick for posability, and not only just posability, customization. The Jegan is just an untapped well for customization for any of the more advanced builders out there. And with that, since there's so many variations, the Jegan also opens up the well for Bandai. So look out for a lot of variations in the future. But otherwise, this is a pretty good kit, a good entry point for any master grader builder for the first time. And I have nothing but high praise for it. This is 101 Smith, and I will see you later. Peace!